Alright, in the very last video review I said the Dinobot Slug was the last one of the Dinobots that needed reviewing. Well, I have checked my list and it turns out I have yet to review Swoop, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's move this figure aside for a moment so we can take a look at his packaging as partake of every single video review on this channel. La la da la da da da. I just repeat myself all the time. Here is the packaging with very nice artwork of Dinobot Swoop swooping in probably to attack some Decepticons, or should I say Decepticon, if you get the reference. Wave 1. Come on now. Alright, so anyway, we have Dinobot Swoop, Power to the Primes, ages 8 and up, Hasbro's logo. He is deluxe class. Just to let you know I didn't forget, we got Transformers logo going to the top with the Misaligned Generations logo at the top right corner. On the side here, we got the combination to Volcanicus with all the Dinobots, or at least the limbs are missing here, but hey, that's all they can fit in on the side here. On this side, we've got the Prime Masters, insignias, stuff like that. On the bottom here, we got the authentic Transformers logo, which once again, to remind you, forever and forevermore, if it is not authentic, it is a knockoff. On to the back here, and here we got a small little summary of Dinobot Swoop. How will the fearsome Dinobot Bombarder wield the power of the Primes? Find out. Same Transformer time, same Transformer channel. Power to Primes, choose your Prime. You got your boring Prime Master indications here and there with robot mode and pterodactyl mode and 11 steps transformation, and I'm bored. Alright, so here's the figure. I'll lower the camera so you can take a moment to look at said figure when I go about getting his stuff. I forgot, because that's what unprofessionals do. We forget things. We're pretty good at that, I'll tell you the truth. Then again, I've been telling you the truth ever since I started this channel, because if I'm not saying the truth, well then obviously I'm lying to you about things now, ain't I? Right then. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. We got the instructions. Here's a look at Swoop on the instructions. Very nice. Here's the card. Trading card, very nice. Collect them all with whatever that is there. Onto the back here, and Alchemist Swoop. Plants disorientating fear inside enemy circuits. Got a little bit of a Freddy Krueger thing going on there, huh? In their dreams. Right then, here is Dinobot Swoop in his dinosaur mode, which is a pterodactyl or pteranodon, whichever way you want to say it. Yes, he's got his weapon of choice here actually stuck into the beak. That's its weapon storage right there. I know, it looked weird, but hey, it's clear plastic painted over in red, which is nice. At least it's a color break up there. It's not fully clear. There you have that. Not much to really say about this one. Let's just go ahead and remove his prime armor, because his prime armor is what it does. It gives the characters more power. Remove this clear piece and you got a blaster. You can put a Prime Master in there for extra firepower, I guess, to battle the Decepticon menace, or should I say Decepticon? Alright, so anyway, you do have a little bit of some play here in the articulation with the wings flapping up and down here and there. You can move them inward and outward if you want, like that, but that's due to transformation. It does have a hinge joint for up and down movement at the neck, kinda. Not much, it's limited. And I'm going to tell you guys right away, you might have to glue this down just a little bit to thicken this piece here, because it really does not stay in place. At least on my figure, it doesn't stay on too well. Fortunately, a little bit, just a little dab of glue has thickened that up just a little bit to hold in place, but it still needs a little work. Alright, so not much else to say about this one. Let's go ahead and do a side-by-side comparisons, which obviously I'm going to show you robot modes of these Dinobots here, because in the last video you saw the size comparisons between Swoop and the other Dinobots in their dinosaur modes. And let's bring in Grimlock, why not? Let's add a little flavor. There we go. Alright, so now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and transform this guy, because we'll go through the other steps of transformation in Volcanicus video review. So, pull back, we got his legs. Look at that, very nice. Fold all this down here, like so. Flip out the obvious feet for robot mode. Pop out the arms and rotate this way. And then, if you can, again, fingernails required, flip out the hands, which are on ratchets, so they do click. Very nice. Alright, so bring back the wings, line them up, fold them down, like so. Bring down this whole section here, like this, and then fold down the beak, which reveals the robot mode head. And bring it up just a little bit. If it doesn't come up all the way, there we go. Here is Swoop in his robot form. Let's give him his sword. There we go. So, yeah, he looks alright. I really do appreciate that they went more with the Generation 1 color on this figure rather than actually going with the red chest as it was actually promoted on the back of the figure packaging and the prototype, which was shown plenty of times before. So, I know he's going to get another release where he will have the red plastic instead of the blue here for the chest. So, you know, it's whichever one you prefer. If you prefer Generation 1 cartoon accuracy, go with this one. If you prefer the more toy-style version of the figure, then by all means wait until that figure gets released and it's red plastic instead of blue. But, yeah, outside of that, everything else about this figure is pretty nice. Very cool. He is super looking. Amazing. I like it. Very nice. For some reason, he reminds me of me. Maybe it's because he's so slim. I don't know. Then again, his chest is pretty broad here. So, yeah, I take it back. Anyway, you do have your combiner port back here, which you can mess around with if you want, if you're trying to turn him into a limb. But I'm not going to do that. So, let's go ahead and get to articulation. We do have a bit of a ball joint, kind of. Doesn't really work too well. And it kind of feels like his head springs back to the front position on my figure. Just a little bit. Alright, so you do have ball jointed shoulders. So you do get a full 360 if there was a way to get the wings out of the way. If it's your choice. But, yeah, I'm not going to go about breaking this. So you have a bicep rotation there. You do have single jointed elbows. It does get 90 degrees bend. The hand can do this. There's that. You do have a waist swivel joint, but you have to move the head up just a little bit, not all the way, if you want to play with it. But outside of that, it locks into place if you have the beak all the way down. You do have a ball jointed legs, this much forward, much back. You do have kind of sort of getting there to the JCVD pose. You do have a thigh swivel joint. You do have single jointed knees that acts more like double jointed knees due to transformation, which is very nice. You do have quite the hollowness going on there, and you also have a hinge joint for up and down movement here at the feet. Very nice. Oh, and something I forgot to mention also in the articulation for DINOBOT mode. Yes, the beak does open and close, as you can see. You got some nice detailed teeth there. Very nice. Alright, with that finally said and done, it does look like he has stickers on his chest. They're not tempographed, they are stickers. I really wish Hasbro would stop doing that, or at the very least, give us a sticker sheet so we can do this ourselves, for crying out loud. The Autobot symbol looks to be tempographed on the headpiece, so I'm not going to try and scratch it just to find out whether or not it actually is, you know, painted on instead of being stickered on. But yeah, he's a very cool, very nice deluxe class action figure, which you can get a full range of play. You do have a little bit more of articulation, just a click right there at the wing. You do have your hinge joint if you want to get them back a little more, and you can spread them out if you want, bring them up like that. I don't know why you would do that, but it is an option. It's your figure. Display it however you want. Play around with it however you want, if you feel that way. So let's go ahead and back him up just a little bit so we can wrap up this video review with a side-by-side comparisons. Here's Grimlock, here's Slash, and here's Slug. So, there is your full team so far of the Dinobot Combiners. We've got 2 more to go. They're in the next wave. Hopefully, it won't take forever to find those suckers. But until then, that's going to do it for this video review. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Hit it down below in the comment section of the video. If you like today's video review, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, sub up. Look at my thumbs. Sub up, 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 not down, up. Up! And until the next video review, this is the unprofessional toy reviewer Reddish Power signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you whenever you see me.